Hello and welcome here at your yoga journey. My name is Daniela and I'm happy that you're practicing again with me today. Today is already day 20 of our challenge and I thought we could do one more balanced challenge because we hardly did anything for that. So the camera setting is a little different, but I hope it works fine. But I thought a whole class without seeing my head is a little bit weird. So we just right away in the middle of our mat, come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Close your eyes for a moment. Let your hands rest in your lap. Try it with a little smile on your face today to find your inner stillness. Find some moment for yourself. Try to calm down your breathing and focus on your class, wherever you are at the moment, whatever situation you just passed. Take some time for yourself. With the next inhale, bring your hands up above your head, let them meet. And with the next exhale, let them come to the mat in front of you. Let them walk away, your head dangling free. With the next inhale, leave your right hand on the floor. Keep your left hand stretched towards the air to have a little twist in the spine. With the exhale, bring the left arm to the mat and the right arm with the inhale to the top. We just switch sides here a few times. With the exhale, right arm down. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling. With the exhale, put your arm down again and your right one up towards the ceiling. Keep twisting here. Right arm to the mat, left arm to the top. With the next inhale, left arm down again and one last time the right towards the ceiling. Stretch yourself as long as you can. And with the next exhale, put your arm down again. Sit yourself up tall. And then take your feet and come forward into your tabletop position. From here we move through a few cats and cows. With the inhale, the cow pose. With the exhale, the cat. With the inhale, the cow. Make a hollow back as far as you can. And with the exhale, the cat pose. Round yourself. With the inhale, the cow, and with the exhale, a cat pose. Really stretch your arms, your legs as far as you can. Go into your rounded back. And with the next inhale, find your cow again. From here, push your feet towards the floor and come into your first downward facing dog in this class. Give your legs a little bit of a paddle, bend and stretch your knees. And from here, we try to wake up our hamstrings a little bit. Put both feet to the floor if you can, before you tap towards your hands to the front to come into your first rectal fold. Keep your knees bended, hug your elbows, and remember to put belly and thigh together to really relax here. With the next inhale, bring your hands up towards the ceiling. Let your hands meet above your head. And with the exhale, come into your first regular forward fold. Put your hands beside your feet or grab your shin, whatever suits you best. Try to stretch your hip towards the ceiling. If your legs are bended, that doesn't matter. It's fine. With the next inhale, lift yourself up tall again. Let your hands meet above your head. And from here, we start to come into our first balance pose. Put your right leg above your left one, and we try our eagle legs here. So put your left foot across the right leg again. If you find your balance, you can try to make it a full eagle and start crossing your arms. Left arm over the right until the palms of your hand meet. Remember to switch on your belly muscles, let the core work, and put a lot of balance on the foot standing on the floor, looking to a point in front of you. Find some stillness here. Keep your breathing steady to have your balance. And then with the next exhale, slowly unravel your arms, your legs, and step back with the right leg until you find your low lunge. From here, come back to your breathing until you have your right hand resting on the floor, your left hand pointing towards the ceiling, really stretching yourself tall, having a little twist in the spine. With the next inhale, put your left hand on the floor again and start pushing your right leg towards the ceiling, moving your arms a little bit forward, and then have your hands on the floor, your left leg on the floor, your right leg stretched out behind you. Either way you stay here, that's really, really hard, or you try to lift up your hands from the ground. So your right hand is pointing towards the ceiling, your left is standing there, and you make it a twisted half moon. Points of the feet, of the right feet that's lifted in the air, are pointing away from you. You really try to twist your hip open to the right side. It's a really tough balance, so just try it a few times. You'll find it, I'm sure. You can try to lift your right leg up as high as you can to find more counterbalance for your arms. With the next exhale, slowly come down to the mat again. Bring the foot to the mat, your hands to the mat, and step back into your low lunge. And then put your right knee towards the floor, your right foot, and sit back on your right heel. Left leg is stretched out in front of you. Just remember to breathe here. With the next inhale, lift your hands up above your head and lay yourself over your left leg. Maybe you want to grab your toes or your foot. Maybe you want to rest your forehead on your leg, or you keep your back straight. Do whatever counter pose you need, whatever feels right to you in this moment. Try to calm down your breathing, because balance always makes a lot with our breathing techniques. With the next inhale, sit up tall again, and then cross your left foot above your right one, and we have cow face pose. So until we have the legs now, so with the next inhale, we need to have the arms right as well. Stretch them to both sides. Can't do that because of the space, but stretch them first to both sides and let them meet behind your back. If you can't find your fingertips, no problem, just grab your t-shirt, your whatever you're wearing, or maybe you have a yoga strap around which you can grab. Try to have your gaze looking to the front. One more breathing here, relaxing bit by bit. With the next inhale, release your arms, grab your feet, and come back into your tabletop position here. From your tabletop, step back into your down dog. We have the balance challenge coming up on the other side, so we really want to try that again. So, If you remember it, just paddle your knees first to give your hamstrings a little bit more of a wake up, and then we give it a try here. With the next inhale, slowly move your feet towards your hand. Keep your legs as straight as you can and come into a relaxed rectal fold. Knees can be bent, totally fine. Just make yourself comfortable. With the next inhale, lift your hands up above your head. And with the exhale, come into your regular forward fold. Grab your ankles, or maybe you want to put your hands on the mat behind you to give your shoulders a little bit more of a stretch. Whatever you find, keep it. Try to deepen your forward fold bit by bit. With the next inhale, lift yourself up tall again. Let your hands meet above your head. And then we try to find our eagle pose on the other side. So right leg is our base, standing leg. Now cross the left leg over the right one. And then have your feet coming behind your right leg again. If you found your balance for the eagle legs, then try to let your arms follow. Right arm is crossing over the left, palms of the hand are meeting. Try to have your gaze steady to the front. Try to find a point which is not moving to find your balance. Maybe you realize that you have one side which is better and one where you can't find your balance that easily. That's totally fine and normal. Just try to come back to your eagle, even though if you lost it. Just happens. As you saw it for me, I just lost my balance here as well. Stay here for one more breathing. Great, nearly there, nearly done it. And then with the next inhale, slowly unravel your arms again. Unravel your legs and step back with your left leg to find your low lunge here. Make it a deeper low lunge. And then twist yourself open to the right side. So left hand is staying on the floor, right hand is pointing towards the ceiling. Giving your spine a little twist, giving it wake up. With the next inhale, bring your right leg to the front again, and we start the next balance challenge here. Step forward with the left leg and keep it up high in the air. Let your hands move forward so you can keep your upper body straight. Now you have a few options. Either way, you just have your left leg stretched more out in the air, or you try to have your right hand on the floor and keep your left leg towards the ceiling. Counterbalancing everything with your left leg, which is floating in the air. Your gaze can be straight forward or towards the mat. For most people, towards the mat is a little easier because of the twist in the upper body, but just give both variations and try to find yours. Flexing your toes of the left foot makes things a little easier for the balance. Try to lock your right knee to give you some stability. And with the next exhale, put your left hand towards the floor, your left foot towards the floor, left knee and foot resting, and then switch back to sit on your left heel. Well done. Come back to breathing. Bring your hands up above your head, and with the exhale, rest yourself over your right leg. Great job. Come back to your breathing. Rest here. Find some moment of stillness. Go as far as you want to go, as far as you feel comfortable and fine. With the next inhale, sit yourself up tall again and then cross your right leg over your left to find your cow face pose on the other side. After you've crossed your legs, just let your hands meet behind your back, between your shoulder blades. If you can't find your hands, grab whatever you find. And if you can't find something to grab, then just bring one hand from above and one from the top to give your shoulders a little bit of a stretch and opening. With the next exhale, release your arms and come forward into your tabletop position. From here, step back into your next downward facing dog. Bend both knees, stretch them a few times. We have a little bit time left for our class, so we do one more balanced challenge. With the next inhale, bring your right leg towards the ceiling. Come to your three-legged dog. With the exhale, slowly bring your right leg towards the left and cross your legs. Make it a three-legged dog with crossed legs. Or if you want to make it a little harder, we try a new variation. Put your right toes on top of the left heel. Keep both legs as straight as possible, opening up your shoulders as far as you can. And if you want to make life a little harder, just come to your tippy toes of your left foot. With the next exhale, release both feet and bring your left leg towards the ceiling. Keep it stretched and then put your left feet across the right one. And you have all the variations we had on the other side. So you can have crossed legs, so lady legs, dog, or you can put your left foot on top of the right, come to the tippy toes of your right foot and really give your legs another deep, deep stretch. With the next exhale, slowly release the left foot. Bend both knees, let them come to the floor, and give yourself a moment to rest in child's pose. Grab your feet. Let your shoulders relax. With the next inhale, sit yourself up tall. Bring your legs to the front and come to lie back on your mat. Grab your feet from the outside and come into happy baby pose. So the elbows are bringing the legs to the outside. Maybe you want to dangling around a little bit from left to right. The next inhale, slowly bring your left leg towards the mat. Keep your right leg towards you. And with the next inhale, switch sides. Right leg is laying out in front of you. Left leg is bended. Knee towards armpit. And with a long exhale, bring your left leg towards the mat as well. Have both hands rest beside your body. Find your Shavasana here. Find your moment to calm down your breathing, to just find some way to relax. You've done a great job today. Maybe you want to stay here in Shavasana. It often feels great after a balanced challenge, so feel free to just stay here and let the video continue without you. If you want, you can sit up, come to the beginning of your mat, and bring your hands up above your head before you close them with an exhale in front of your heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today for the class. I hope you found a little bit of a balance, had some fun, and maybe I see you tomorrow. Goodbye.